Okay, so I have kind of a bad habit. I tend to not take life all that seriously. You know, we're literally on this blue orb in vast, empty space. Nothing is real, so yeah, I'm not gonna take these situations that I end up in all that seriously. But in this day and age of... dude, watch this. Oh, it's just a joke. It's just a joke, bro. Why are you mad? I think there needs to be a discussion about, hey, what is actually a joke? So let me recount to you this particular friendship I had that was very interesting. So I'm in college, before I dropped out, and I run into this guy that I knew in high school. Yo, Moth, is that you? Who the hell is this man talking to me? Oh wait, I know this guy. He was always cool. Yeah, what was his name? Adam? Yo, Adam, right? It's Freddy. Oh, right, I knew that. So, anyways, me and this mutual friend are gonna go build a compost bin if you want to help us. I would love nothing more. And it was awesome. We got along really well. We had a lot in common, and because we knew each other in high school, there was none of that awkward getting to know each other phase. I mean, have you ever built a compost bin with someone? That's peak friendship right there. We were a pair of nature-loving, bug-hunting, plant-planting buddies. It was awesome. Until it wasn't. So about a month in, he's telling me about how he really likes this girl and he's gonna ask her out. And it's not me, by the way. A lot of people will do that thing where they'll say, oh yeah, I like someone, and you know them really well. It wasn't that. So he asks her out and gets rejected. Bummer, dude. Here's some soup. Feel better. You know, it might actually be a good thing that I got rejected because you can just be my rebound girl. What? Okay, so there's something you guys need to know about me in order to get the full context. Moving on. So he knew. Never in a million years. Not happening once, not happening twice. Oh, haha, it's just a joke. Unless... nah, just kidding around. I'm coping. I just got rejected, remember? And I should have shut it down right then and there, but, well, I didn't take it seriously. I mean, it's a joke, right? You cannot tell me that you haven't flirted with your friends before and have it be nothing weird. If you aren't trying to rizz up your homies, then what are you doing? But then it just kept going. It started small. I was the lock screen to his phone. He was always asking where I was, what I was doing, showing up after all my classes to hang out. Stuff that could be perceived as normal friend stuff. However, with everything that ended up happening, it was more foreshadowing. He would make a lot of comments to himself when we would hang out. I can't wait for the day that I get to be the one cuddling with Moth. Oh, no, I don't drink. But I will if you hand feed it to me. It's so iconic. There was this one time. So he worked at a grocery store that he lived right next to. And I go in one time to shop. And I texted him to ask if he was working. Not even 5 minutes later, he busts through the entrance, out of breath because he ran there. Yes, princess? What do you need, princess? And he apparently was in the middle of a League of Legends game when I texted him. So when he dropped everything to rush over, he was banned from that game for a week. All because I asked him if he was working. Had this dude at my beck and call, apparently. If I asked him to jump off of a bridge, he might have done it. And admittedly, I was getting my ego fed a bit. You know, I love me a Shalot King. Haruhi and Tamaki, Mau Mau and What's-His-Face, that's my bread and butter right there. I eat it up. But IRL? That's different. It got to a point where all of his friends were telling him to stop, that the joke was going too far, even me. Okay, look, I was rejecting this dude on a daily basis. But again, it was all part of the joke, the bit, the dynamic. I was not taking it as seriously as I should have been, because first off, I'm kind of an idiot when it comes to these sort of things. Not romantically intelligent at all. And also, a lot of these incidents were relatively spread out, and the majority of the time, we were good. We were homies. But in hindsight, you know that analogy where the frog gets put into cold water and the heat slowly starts to be turned up? I was the frog, and I was slowly starting to boil. In my How to Stop Caring What Other People Think of You video, I talk about how it's important to be aware of what you joke about because your brain doesn't really understand what sarcasm is, and it takes everything you say literally. So yeah, one day it's 100% a joke, and the next you realize it's not. So he had a lock of my hair. Yeah, he had a lock of my hair in his phone case and bragged about it to everyone around him. How did he get my hair? Okay, so I was brushing my hair, and I was left with this clump, and I presented it to my other friend. Here you go, my lord. Just for you, freshly harvested this morning. Ha ha ha, I'm presenting him with garbage and framing it as an olden English boy giving a nobleman a gift. Hilarious! Comedy gold. Well, he takes that hair and thinks, you know who would love this? So no, he didn't sneak into my room and become the midnight barber, but that was still the point where I was thinking, oh, is this actually a joke? Or am I in danger here? I mean, I never felt unsafe or anything. I think if I was genuinely uncomfortable, he would have stopped. But you know, I'm typing up this script and I'm playing back the events in my mind, and good God, what the hell was I thinking? I mean, this is just like that boiling frog analogy. I mean, yeah, people can be weird, but come on, what? He had your hair. Do you find this funny? I mean, yeah, it's hilarious, but I future you. Pay attention. So yeah, I started distancing myself a little bit, but you know, when someone knows your whole schedule and waits outside your classroom to get a ride with you, it's a little hard. But something happened that really made me switch up. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't take things that seriously, but there is one thing that I don't like making jokes about. Prejudice. I don't fuck with it. I don't find it funny. Okay, I don't do that. And he made a lot of jokes like that, and I wasn't for it. I told him multiple times, hey, stop. The most prominent example in my mind, one time me and a couple other people were in my car. We were going to the beach, and this one driver cuts in front of me. I didn't really care, you know, I hold no road rage in my heart, but he felt the need to comment. Oh, it must have been what? That's not even not a good night for him. He actually apologized later for what he said, but then the next time I saw him, he said something weird again, and that just totally erased the apology in my mind. I mean, it's like if I set this boundary and you don't care and you're gonna do it anyways, then what other boundary are you gonna cross? So it wasn't just that one comment, you know, it was all of it, but that was just what opened my eyes. Creepy obsessive behavior, whatever. Racism? No, we calling the wizards on you. Now you're the frog. And yeah, then the college semester ended. I told him I didn't want to be friends anymore, and I haven't seen him since. Sorry there was no huge blowout like what usually happens in these situations. It was pretty anticlimactic, which is a good thing, of course. I mean, that's what you want to happen. This video isn't like a crucify this man type situation. No, that's not really what I'm trying to do here. I was actually on the fence about sharing this story because, truthfully, I was a little bit embarrassed about how naive I acted. Definitely could have handled it differently. Maybe been a little bit more aware of what was happening. So I could have nipped that whole thing in the bud before it even got to that point. But in my defense, I've always surrounded myself with some pretty zany characters, so my sense of normal behavior is completely off. I mean, there were so many red flags, a lot of which I probably didn't even catch. And I am very lucky that the situation did not escalate further. I mean, I have heard many similar stories that ended in a not very YouTube-friendly way. So I share this as a sort of lesson, a tale of caution. Don't be a frog. Be a moth. Moths are cool.
Oh, Angel baby.
Thanks for watching, my beautiful little bugs. I know this video was a little different than what I usually make. It was kind of hard to write the script for this, actually. And I know I'm kind of making light of it in the video, but guys, seriously, don't act like this dude. Even if it's just a joke and you don't actually mean any harm, it's better not to put that into the world. We already got all those whack stuff, alright? We don't need any more. Yeah, anyways, subscribe, Comment your favorite bug to show you made it to the end. And, stay cool.